It's time to conjure up your best strategies and rally your mobs to topple the piglin armies invading the overworld. That is Minecraft Legends. The game starts with you mining for resources in what is the core Minecraft world. After observing the invading piglin threat elsewhere, the characters' foresight, knowledge and action search for a hero to restore peace, and they land on you. With very little coercion or explanation, you jump through a portal to help. After completing the tutorial and battling your first piglin army, you will have seen pretty much all there is to see in terms of story. Your job is to save the world from the piglins, and that's about it. While it may be a one-note kind of melody, it works and it lets you focus instead on the gameplay. The world of Minecraft Legends is procedurally generated, which means that you'll experience a different world map for each campaign you play through. There are a handful of biomes to explore, each unique and filled with wildlife and fairly spaced resources. The variety of the upgrades available are very limited, but the pace at which you unlock them makes it so there is always something new to build throughout most of the campaign. Atop your chosen mount, you'll lead your troops into battle by rallying them around you and then issuing commands as you carve your way towards the centre of the piglin base. This can be done with both a quick command that sends anyone following you in the desired direction, or by using the more advanced commands to choose specific troops, enabling you to tackle multiple objectives at once. I found that for the majority of the game, I was able to use the simple commands effectively. However, there were some situations where splitting up my forces was helpful. For example, I could use my cobblestone golems to topple the enemy's towers, while having my archers and combat golems focus on holding back the waves of troops trying to halt my progress. Initially, the gameplay in the main campaign is really good fun, albeit simple, which makes it easy to pick up and play. But somewhere around the halfway point, I started to find the gameplay loop a little bit too repetitive. You can change the difficulty for an extra challenge, but the initial excitement of taking down an enemy base is lost with the lack of variety. New enemy types are introduced throughout, and bases have more layers of defense, but neither require you to implement a new strategy, you just need to give more time. Legends takes a soft-handed approach to both the action and strategy genre, ultimately creating an experience that is unique, while at the same time not really excelling at anything. Although the main campaign had started to lose my interest, the initial spark I felt was reignited by the elevated challenge I found in both the monthly challenge and PvP modes. The monthly challenge had me defending a village from 10 waves of piglin attacks, each more vicious than the last, while PvP was a challenge on a whole other level, requiring me to coordinate my battle plans with 3 other players as we took on the other team. At first, our approach was a bit disorganised. After a bit of time, we learned to divide our efforts so that some of us would gather and explore, pooling the group's resources, while the others stayed back and built up our defences. Going head to head with the enemy was good fun, and attacking the enemy base proved an even greater challenge, as we had to break through multiple layers of surrounding walls and arrow towers to reach the centre. Only with complete coordination were we able to break through. Knowing that not everyone will try the online modes or play them regularly, there are some definite opportunities for a better experience in the main campaign. For example, there are only a handful of villages to defend in the world, and they're all pretty much identical outside of the biome they're located in, and what you choose to build there in terms of defense. The defenses you do build can't really be upgraded either, aside from minor boosts to their durability or range. I didn't really need a level 3 arrow tower, but it would have been nice if it was something I could have worked towards. There's also a big lack of personalization in the game. I would have liked a bit more of a say in how my home base looked and felt. I get that Minecraft Legends is a different beast to the main Minecraft experience, but just a touch of the crafting and building of normal Minecraft would have made a big difference here. Outside of the lack of personalization, there are also a handful of smaller problems. You'll have access to 4 different mounts in the game, but only the Tiger and Beetle are worth using due to their superior speed and wall climbing. There are also times when your mobs are unresponsive to enemies or the defences near them, meaning that you'll have to issue a command to get them to shake a leg and do their job. Also, once you've upgraded your mob capacity, there are times when the frame rate gets really choppy, and it even occasionally crashed my game. None of these issues are too severe, mind you, and I'm sure they will be fixed with future updates. Overall, Minecraft Legends was an enjoyable game that lasted exactly as long as it should have. It's easy to pick up and play, but you may feel a bit unsatisfied with the lack of depth. The monthly challenges and the addition of the co-op and PvP modes add some variety to keep fans coming back after completing the main campaign. While there are some shortcomings with the launch version of the game, it's a solid foundation with a lot of potential to evolve over time alongside the community playing it. And that is the end of this review. Thank you very much for watching as always. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, go on down below, hit the like and subscribe buttons, and don't forget to give the bell icon a ding so that you get notified whenever we've got new stuff. I've been Chris, you've been gorgeous, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, cheers my dears.